You might be surprised by how much AI is impacting your life right now. AI has been one of the most pervasive buzzwords of our time, but many people still don't know exactly what it means. Artificial intelligence has permeated all aspects of our lives, from the way we use our phones to how we drive down the road in a car that's equipped with self-driving features. This article will explain what AI really is and how it impacts your life every day. At home, in the home, we see it with Alexa and Google Assistant. In our cars, we see it with self-driving features. And in our offices, we see it with things like digital assistants that help us schedule meetings and reply to emails. These are just a few ways artificial intelligence, AI, is impacting our lives today, but there's more to come. For example, Walmart recently announced they will start using machine learning to predict when specific items might go out of stock or need restocking. In the office, AI has already started to infiltrate the workplace, but its influence doesn't stop there. In a recent survey, 94% of companies reported that they used artificial intelligence to automate some part of their workflow. This automation has allowed them to save time, manage resources more efficiently, and generally get better results than they would have without it. And this trend isn't slowing down. In your car, do you ever wonder what your car does when you're not driving it? It's constantly looking for parking spots, adjusting its speed and braking, and even alerting other drivers of potential dangers. At the same time, our smartphones are always listening to us. This means that we can talk to Siri or Google Assistant without holding down a button. We just have to speak loudly enough for the microphone to pick up our voice. When you travel, for instance, a few years ago, you had to call the airline to book your flight. Now, all you have to do is use their website or app. That's because behind the scenes, there's an algorithm that connects you with the cheapest possible flight while taking into account your preferences and even how much time you have before your trip. In other words, AI has created a system that makes it cheaper and more convenient for travelers of all budgets and schedules. When you're sick, we all know that sometimes it feels like your doctor never listens to you, and it's not uncommon to find yourself repeating the same thing over and over again. But what if that's just an old way of doing things? What if there was a better, more effective way of providing patient care? If you're sick, there might not be a better time than now to find out. The average doctor has only 7 minutes per patient visit, which means they can't always spend time going over every detail. And while doctors have traditionally asked patients lots of questions, this doesn't mean the patients are always able to answer them or even understand what they are being asked. In fact, research shows that most people don't do well on standardized testing because their memories tend to focus on keywords or phrases rather than entire sentences and paragraphs. That's where artificial intelligence comes in. Thanks to machine learning, computers are capable of gathering data from digital health records and medical charts with amazing speed. They can then use this data to analyze symptoms, recognize patterns in treatment responses, and make predictions about future treatments. These systems give doctors access to relevant information at any time, so they don't have to worry about forgetting something during a rushed appointment.